Hey guys, welcome to another session of Loadouts. This Loadouts is for Elephim's story event, 90 energy bonus stages. Just quickly talk about it. You can see that the Espers are not even really that planned out. I think only Hyo's is for the Greater Demon, or the level 99 Demon at the very end. 3 stages, of course, as usual. The first one is like 6 bombs. They're pretty easy. You can wipe them out. Hopefully if you have a Hyo or TT, someone with AoE damage or heavy damage, you should be able to kill them really quickly. I wanted to achieve all missions with a 1-turn KO fashion, and that's basically what I set out to do, and this is the team to do it. Basically with Grimler Soccer here, with Summer Whip, to do one of the missions, we have to do ice and water damage on the first round. And I would use Rainbow Whip to do that, and of course that, as usual, you guys should be, used to this by now if you're watching these Loadouts videos. I use this because it does like all elemental attacks. This is Sea Breeze, Dark Venus, STMR. The rest is not that important, so I'm not going to go into any gear that is really irrelevant for her. But otherwise, she's pretty decked out. But she wasn't really a damage dealer. Now she does have a skill here called Candy Treat, which is awesome. Restores HP and MP, fills LB gauge, and boosts LB gauge for one ally except herself. This is really useful. It came in handy, I think for Nyx. If I wanted to use her as an MP battery, I could LB fill and LB gauge rate, which is really awesome. Nyx's job here was our evoker for an evocation kill mission, and also to sacrifice himself on the first round for Hyo's LBs. Basically, I wanted to LB chain the final round, so I had to do some setup and thinking as I was doing this. And the Ring of the Lucia for Alterna, of course the Black Magic, level 8 Black Magic, which has really long animation, so you can ensure your magic kill, and that's also for the last mission there. Rem and Ace, of course, they're my trusty healer and our support units. For Rem, basically, for I think the White Dragon, so round 2, I did use some magic. I used dual cast D-Spell, which came from my Esper and Kuraja, because he does like a preemptive like 99 HP skill, so I wanted to make sure I was healed up, even though we didn't really take any damage outside of the preemptive strike. Of course, she has a AoE re-raise on turn 1, which is super useful for this kind of a 1-turn KO mission. This Undying Aspiration here. And of course, she has Summon Eidolon as well, so she can sacrifice herself for the Esper gauge, which was definitely useful. And for Ace here, I mean, he's totally ungeared. His whole job was to sacrifice himself for the Esper gauge as well, and also to use Tri-Beam Laser for that 75% Lightning Imperil. And as you can see, Hyo is the only one that's really kind of decked out. This is the best I can do for now. Bahamut tier and Item World at a 22% passive. I'm going to try to get a 30% or higher, hopefully. And yeah, this is pretty much it. And of course, Laswell's STMR, which is pretty much a better martial glove, but of course it's an STMR. And I only used Diablos for the demon killer aspect, but this really wasn't needed. The friend unit I went with was Straw Hat, and Straw Hat, I know you get a shout out here, bro. He's been wanting me to use his unit in a featured video for a really long time, so I was like, okay, it's a perfect opportunity. He was set up pretty well for it. He had lightning weapon. He didn't have demon killer, but it was good enough. Like it was pretty strong. He had like Eileen's STMR, Queen's STMR, etc. It was really strong, and it was lightning weapon, of course, with that lightning elemental chain. So yes, if you guys watched the trial video, of course you guys will see what I did to do a 1-turn KO for all missions, for all rounds. So it was quite fun to do. Anyways, I'm going to end that here. Thank you guys for watching this. Of course, I know that this isn't necessarily a guide video. I mean, there's no usual tanks or breakers that I usually bring to these battles. But if you want to, know more about them, make sure you watch the respective trial videos that I've done. If you want to watch it from me, of course, there's other guides out there. But basically, White Dragon, fight him just like how you would with the Scorn of the White Dragon. The Demon as well, basically Scorn of the Demon, the Greater Demon or whatever. Where you have to fight like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 rounds of bosses, and the demon is the last one. They do the same things, from my understanding. They do the exact same thing. So if you if you can't do a 1-turn KO, set out to do research on those specific bosses. And then for the bombs itself, I wouldn't really worry about it. Just make sure you have water and ice damage to be able to do that first mission, if you're going for all missions, of course. So I'm going to end that there. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and make sure you check out that trial video. It's quite a fun one. And I'll see you next time.